excuse my terrible mounting block, it's very short, but our other one broke. So I'm going to, first of all, have him standing nice and relaxed beside the mounting block. I need to get that on flat ground. That'll do. Okay. So, teaching him to stand beside the mounting block's a whole another session, but I'm trying to position it here and just get him used to me standing up above him. Now, because I've been on his back, I'm hoping I can just move up nice and quick, but just making sure that you can rub in any part of their body with no concern at all, which he's not showing. Alright, now I just need to prepare my athleticism. Okay, so first of all I'm going to just quietly jump up and down beside him. Good boy. And make sure he's comfortable with that. Because as I go to jump, I don't want that to scare him. So I've got to do all these tiny little steps so that when I finally jump, it's not an issue. Now he's got his ear tilted on me, so he's worried about me jumping on this side. So I'm going to tip his head towards me and let him look back and see that it's just me, because I'm kind of in his blind spot at the moment. Good. Whoop. So all I'm going to do there is just wait until he relaxes. Good job. No. So just follow him. Good boy. And then the moment he stops, give him a pat. Good boy. So obviously it's much better with a bigger mounting block because you don't have to jump so high, which can give them a fright, but she'll be right. Okay, he's also got a really big wither. Let him see me out the corner of both eyes, so he's looking at he's biting. Stop. He's so naughty. Okay, I really wanted to come out the corner of the side, but he's really cute. So then, and remember that this is a horse that has had very good handling, so I can, because he's not giving me any warnings at all at any stage, I can go to the next step safely. But if I was missing warnings, I'm going to then have issues. So I'm just laying all over him, rubbing him, like so, hands down the shoulders and behind the shoulders. And then up we go. Okay, hey, that's so rude. Don't do that. So, okay, head up. I'm going to let him look at this leg. He'll outgrow this. I'm going to swap over here. Good. Now I'm going to see if I can put my leg on at the girth on this side and just quietly, without him biting me, direct him this way. So now he's got the lead drip in his mouth, so that's good. So just quietly, good. Now there, I'm just going to quietly turn him. Well done. Then he does a lovely little turn on the forehand. I'm just going to tip his head to the right, and while I'm good boy, I'm wanting to ask him to do a turn on the forehand, but he's already doing it. Good. Well, so normally, sometimes they can struggle with forward momentum, but he's very much wanting to move. So first of all, I just want to get used to me being able to be all over him. You're recording, eh? Cool. And there's still sound? Nice. Alright, so all over him, because I don't want to sit too still and then suddenly touch him. Let's say he spooks at something and then I'm in trouble. Alright, now don't. I'm going to come around, and I wouldn't normally do this on their backs, except he doesn't care. And I'm going to tie this. Don't you put your head down. Thank you. Alright, cool. So, it possibly will look like he's pretty good about this, but remember, I've already done the steps in advance leading up to this. He is a very relaxed, happy animal that has no bad experiences, so this is normal. My two other girls that I broke in on one of my mare's second rides, we were cantering around the farm on our own saddle, in a saddle and bridle. So it is pretty quick if you do the slow work to start with. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to do a little turn on the forehand. So my leg slides back. I'm going to tip his head to the right. Nice. So there he's just turned his whole body, but this is just what I'm doing in preparation for a safety stop. So he just has to tip back to the right. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Now that was enough of a reaction. Well, so I haven't got brakes yet. So 2 hands on the reins doesn't work. I have to turn them one way, so I'm going to go this way. Don't. 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 There, he's just got heavy on the halter, so I'm just going to hold and be very patient just until he tips his head and softens left, which he did lovely. Good. And you can just see in his face, he's just got quite a colty, naughty little expression. That's fine. Good. I'm going to wait till he tips his head right, and he just started to yield the hindquarters at the time. And now I'm going to go this way, so now my leg's on the girth, and I'm going to see if I can get a bit of a forward step. Nice, good boy. And it's the same as stopping with 2 hands. I struggle, so going forward straight is hard, so I tend to zigzag them. So now I'm going to go left, not that way. So I'm just going to hold, good boy. And if he wants to go forward, I just let my hands go forward. Good boy. Good boy. So he just possibly got a fright just then, or he tripped, but I'm going to take that as warning and just give him a bit of time to process. And if I need to, I'll take my hand and ask him back around just to let him know I'm on his back still. And then put him back away. So now I'm going to go right. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. I'm going to go left, and then wherever he wants to go after this, I'm going to let him wander. Good. Within reason. I don't want to go over the poles. Good boy. So there you can just see a little moment of worry. So when that happens, I'm just going to take his head back and just wait till he softens, because he's just holding. Don't. You're going to get in trouble if you bite that hard. Good. Don't. So at some stage I will have to start, if he gets a little bit too lippy, telling him off. That was so nice. Beautiful and soft. And here he wants to go forward, so good boy. And I'm just going to let him wander wherever he wants to go. We're going over the poles. I don't want to go over the poles. I know, we're going in between. If he wants to investigate, that's great. So he wants to sniff this, that's cool. He wants to chew it. The 2 on that. Good boy. Here, because he's going to want to get stuck by his friend. And then here, good boy. I want to see if I can get some forward steps in where I want to go now. Good boy. So I'll see if I can come back over there. And this will be a bit tricky because he's going away from his mate now. Good boy, reward. Good boy. Good boy. And just being quite patient with him, being firm on him to say, no, that's not what I want, but also understanding that his brain doesn't really get what we're trying to do yet. So I have to be very consistent and quiet. Now I'm going to go, whoa, drop my energy. Whoa. No. Whoa. If he ignores me there, I'm just going to take him back to where I asked him. Close enough. And give him a rub. Well done. So there, just confused. Good. And then the moment he moves forward, really soft. And whoa. Good boy. And now I'm going to give him a break.